Setting up and what we are is the premier supplier of natural fibers here in the United States. We actually come from a high-end, composite material side of it, and we're coming down. And not that we're coming down to natural fibers, but we're used to the technical side of things. So we process bamboo fiber and bast fibers, and primarily in the bast fibers, we're doing hemp and calf fibers. I'm totally willing to show you guys our production facility, but right now I don't want you guys doing any videos or pictures.
Sure. So the reality is there is not a hemp industry, there is a natural fiber industry. And I think that's pretty critical that people in the hemp industry understand that. So if we're gonna, it's very critical what's done on the farm to ensure the processability and the quality of the material. We didn't reinvent the wheel, we just tweaked it some, right? And that's the key too. There's no need to develop wholly new technologies. Okay, we've been processing these types of materials for hundreds, not thousands of years, right? Reality is that, I think we'll see a dozen of these, a bigger brother version of these plants. A 3-ton-an-hour line is a more, realistic industrial scale facility that can actually make money. We do work very heavily with the University of Kentucky and their plant sciences department over there to help develop the best practices for the farmers. We do direct contract with farmers in Kentucky to grow plants for us, and we have a couple hundred acres under contract for the summer for hemp. This fall we'll be obtaining, roughly 2 acres worth of storage. If you just think about how much space the bales themselves will take up, it would be almost 2 acres worth of space. To accommodate that, you got to pay for something much bigger than you need now. So there's a lot of challenges in the growth of the industry like that. In order for large industrial manufacturers, big multinationals to really bite, they've got to be assured of supply. And, one climatic event, and that can ruin in one facility, which ideally is sourcing from 50 miles around, radius around that facility. So it's important that there's going to be several facilities. Otherwise, we'll only get to some point, just kind of hold and never take off. And they put this facility in place to help develop the products around the supply chain. And they got the farmers to grow it, and they've got these people to create great products like precast hempcrete bricks and boards and all kinds of stuff. But they're all depending on this this facility that's owned by the government. It's not a commercial facility, and so they need a commercial entity to move in there and provide the service that the government sort of jump-started. If we did something like that in the States, it'd be pretty awesome. But who knows if that'll happen.